You know what? It's really weak for you Christians to get on here and talk smack about the children of the Most High while these platforms are giving you cover. We all see the shadow banning. We put up comments, prove you wrong, they disappear. It just happened to a brother and myself a few minutes ago. So you think you have the truth with your heinous history? You don't get it. It's over. You no longer have authority. There's nothing that you could say, do, or prove. Like one knucklehead just went to Galatians 3 and read the first 4 verses, but didn't read all the way down. Talking about who the promises were for, who were the heirs, Abraham's seed. He skipped all of that. You Christians just started reading the Bible. Before the awakening, it was nothing but John 3:16 all day. You didn't even touch the Old Testament. And you stay in the Pauline epistles and you don't even read those correctly. Yeah, man, y'all looking real soft out here. Y'all looking real soft out here trying to save these heathens. Oh, but you're a heathen too. You're not us. It's like every time I block one of you knuckleheads, they push another one right in my feed. We can see the agenda. It can't stop your destruction. It can't stop the recompense that's on your heads. So what's the purpose? You're basically pissing in the wind. And it's blowing right back on you. You're filthy. Filthy rags. Man, y'all just are not going to give it up. But somebody had to be set up for destruction. It's the Most High's plan. Somebody had to drink from the cup of dregs. It's the Most High's plan. As long as it's not us. Man, that white Jesus, Paulinity, Constantine Christian delusion is something I've never seen before in my life. Well, don't let the devil confuse the black Hebrew Israelites. They're demonic. But dumb diversus isn't demonic. The Inquisitions, those weren't demonic. The lynchings, it's like we keep bringing this up and you don't want to speak on it. Your entire religion is nothing but pure evil and wickedness. And if you cling and cleave to it, what does that make you? Bruh. Yeah, you Christians out here looking really, really stupid, man. Especially you blassos. It's mainly you blassos. I gotta save massa. The average Christian can't even define salvation or the gospel according to that same book they tend to believe in. And then you walk around like dummies as if, let's read what the Bible says, as if you can put several thousand years of biblical history in something that you can hold in your hand. I had a Christian tell me, the only book I need is the Bible. I said, that's why you're confused. That's why all of you are confused. You won't go into the Maccabean period. You won't go into the history of John Hyrcanus. You won't go into any of that. You won't go into the Edomites, who was part of the, I'm using this term loosely, Jewish High Council. It was y'all that killed the Israelites. It was y'all that killed the Messiah. You know there was heathens in the mix too, but you don't want to talk about that. Bro, we have so many sources and so many books that cut your doctrines to shreds. They know to shadow ban our comments. They know to. That's why the decree went out several months ago. Don't you be answering them Hebrew Israelite questions. Don't you be answering them Hebrew Israelite questions. Because we are going to make you prove all things. How many times do we have to tell you that those Greeks were Hellenized Jews? I proved that with a Christian source. With someone who has a DD, a doctorate in divinity. One of your top Christian theologians. It's like, man, y'all so base and simple and get on these platforms with so much pride. Just so much pride. I know the Bible. They the doctrines of they teaching the doctrines of devils. Talk about the history of the abominable church that goes on to this very day. Now, didn't they just catch like two, I guess, pastors, whatever, running a scam and held people in captivity? But you want to talk about the black Hebrew Israelites. I can't say it enough. Constantine Christians are the biggest hypocrites that ever walked the earth. But somebody has to be destroyed. And it's going to be all of you unless you leave that wicked religion and cleave to the true people of the Most High. All praises to the Most High. Shalom.